I just worked and worked and worked, partly because I'm ambitious, partly because I'm disorganized. So at uni, deadlines would suddenly appear and I'd have 3 essays to do in one night. I actually lost my eyesight in one eye writing my dissertation because I think I worked for like 3 days without sleep. And I was prone to these sort of great bouts of like heroic work ethic. Security and significance are these two great drives in all of us. Security to protect ourselves, to protect the ones we love, to make sure everything's okay. It's why we lock our doors, it's why we take out insurance policies. But significance is that drive to matter, to mean something, for our names to go on before us, our legacy to continue. And they're just such powerful drives. And they'll be in both of us, of course. But if you can speak to both, if your advertising campaign can speak to both those drives, you'll sell your product. If you're a politician that can speak to both those drives, people will follow you. What does it mean to find those drives in God? Like, what does it mean to take my desire for significance and to find that in God? Well, I've been drawn to Psalm 46 that begins by saying, "The Lord is my refuge and my strength." The Lord is my refuge. The Lord is my place of security, my place of protection, my place of safety. And the Lord is my strength. The Lord is the extent of my significance. Like, it's a powerful idea to think that actually God is the cause and the force behind my strength, my impact on the world, what I bring to each day when I wake up. And the thing is, if you root yourself in God, you root yourself in something bigger than you. So you drill down into an experience that's greater than yours. And what's amazing is that's freeing. I experience this as relief. And so at the end of that psalm, and that's the psalm that brings up the ideas of chaos and the fact that the world is a very messed up place. And at the end of that psalm it says, "Be still and know that I am God." And it's stillness that links me to this idea. Because when I'm not still, when I'm hyperactive, when I'm just running around, I'm trying to find security in whatever I can grab, whatever makes me feel good, whatever thing will just distract me from sometimes pain and fear. Whenever I'm just trying to find significance in what's around me, what people think about me, what I can get out of other people, how can my name be great, how can I matter to the world, I'm just grabbing around at stuff. But it's stillness that is how I practice finding my security and significance in God. And so I think that Sabbath, the idea of just stopping once a week, is pretty radical. It's pretty hard to do. I've not found it easy, but I've experienced it as completely transformative. It took me actually years and years and years to get to a point where I could say it was my weekly pattern. But now it sort of changes everything for me. It resists those inner drives, just keep going, the part of me that would never stop. I experienced that as a radical reorientation to the fact that I'm not a production and I'm not just what I produce, but I'm primarily a child of God who's loved. The saying that God's in charge ultimately, it's like a way to bow my heart and say, I'm not the king of my life, God is.